It's about time. What's going on?
Rumor report. This is the Rumor Report.
Talk to him.
With Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
Well, get ready to see Kevin Gates on Carisha Please. That's Young Miami's podcast on Revolt. It's going to be airing tonight at 5 p.m. if you want to see the whole thing. But in the trailer, you can see her talking to Kevin Gates.
So you ready for the smoke?
I don't want no smoke, but I ain't turning nothing down.
Did you really your cousin?
She pulled me to the side and said, baby, that's your cousin. I ain't about to stop.
What? Like, is you really like that, or you just...
I want to stick my whole tongue in this bitch, suck her ass in my mouth, stick my whole tongue in twirl bitch. Hey, you lick her feet, I'm about to feed her.
Ooh.
We about to make her tap in this bitch.
Ooh.
I'm talking about bend over,
Ooh.
hey, stand up on your toes,
Ooh.
hey, lock your knees
It's a
back,
shout.
baby, breathe through your nose.
Oh my God, I'm speechless.
I don't know if you want to play any more clips. We had to dump like twice because there was a couple effers in ish. So I don't even think a lot of people got a chance to hear the clip. But he was, it was.
Go ahead, break it down.
No, I mean he was talking about the time when he had a relationship with his, when he was knocking off his cousin. And
why was it a lot of effers and issues?
Because
we knew he was playing it.
They didn't clean it right.
Who?
I don't know. Who cleaned it?
Learn to wipe your butt.
All right, now, here's something
For
we won't.
real. That's what you sound like you talk to your little child. You didn't clean it right. That's why you got doo-doo in your drawers. Learn to wipe your butt.
Jeesh.
All right, now Lauren London is on the first episode of Angie Martinez's new podcast, In Real Life. And she talks about a lot of different things. It was a great sit-down conversation. She talks about wanting to move.
Nipsey is everywhere in LA. And then I thought, I wonder if Lauren has ever thought about moving, or does she enjoy being
I want to move all the time. I just know it's not the right time for my family if I leave.
But you also love LA.
I love it. It's tattooed on me.
Yeah.
It's to the death of me. I love LA, but it's too heavy for me right now. And then I just don't think it's like a good time for like the rest of our family that loves us and wants to make sure they have a close eye on us and you know. But yeah, I would go to the desert.
All right, she also talks about having to tell her children about Nipsey Hussle passing.
I was the one who had to break the news to them. So but no one could have done that for me. I had to do that.
Of course.
In my previous years, I went to a seminar about death. I learned that no one really dies and that, you know, it's just an experience in the physical form and we're attached to our personalities, but that we're just souls and that we continue and continue and continue. And if you have a spiritual relationship with someone on earth, you will have one with them when you leave earth.
That's beautiful. Now, she also talks about Puff, a.k.a. Diddy, helping her out when she wanted to wear sweatpants to the funeral. She just couldn't get it together.
I wasn't there at Nip's service. I watched that on TV, and you came out with your kids, and you seemed, I don't know, just like so regal. Did you feel that way? You looked so put together and strong.
I just felt like it was surreal. I can honestly say God was carrying me through that because there was no way. I didn't even want to get dressed. I was going to wear sweats.
Did somebody?
I'm not getting. Yeah.
Did somebody pull you aside?
Somebody pulled me aside. Puff.
Really?
Puff pulled me aside and was like, "Look, bud, you have showed everybody what it looks like to hold a man down and to love him. Now show them what it looks like when it all crumbles. That's your responsibility."
Now we're talking about Lauren London on Angie Martinez's new podcast, In Real Life. And another thing, and this clip went viral, was egos in relationships.
A lot of times we are in such of in our ego that we are in possession of another person. We're not experiencing them. We're not totally loving them and letting them be free. We think we're supposed to be together forever. And that's not a spiritual relationship. Spiritual relationship is without the ego. It is we are together. I bring you up, inspire you, you inspire me. Now, if there ever comes a point where I'm not inspired anymore and that now I'm in my ego, now I feel I need to possess you, now I feel the need to control you and you're mine, I'm in my ego.
Ooh.
All right, you got to watch this whole interview.
Let me tell you something. Salute to Angie Martinez and Lauren London, man. Lauren London is so anointed. And through her pain, you know, the trauma she's experienced, her personal healing her personal healing journey, she's going to help so many other people heal. just by simply, telling her story. So, man, salute to Lauren London.
And salute to her and her legacy. Here's what she had to say about that.
Legacy. Do you ever think about yours?
Yes.
What is it?
I would love to leave generational wealth for my grandkids. And I would like to leave have a sweet place in everyone's heart that I met. But I'm very big on integrity and honor naturally. So I'm going to always intend to hold myself up and have integrity in what I do. I always think about, like, what would Hussle do if it was me?
I asked you that because I think some people could get lost in somebody else's legacy.
He would never want me to just get lost in his purpose and miss my mark.
Yeah, she's not going to get lost at all. I mean, and not only is she going to, create generational wealth for her kids, she's going to create generational healing for a whole lot of people. So sending healing energy to Lauren London always, man.
And shout out to Angie Martinez for
Angie Ma.
handling that the way that she did.
Yeah.
All right, well, that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
I'm giving a donkey today to a man that needs to be castrated. His name is Giovanni Bazzara. He is an anesthesiologist. Well, was an anesthesiologist, because there's no way he is after this, but we'll talk about it for after the hour.
All right, and then after that, don't forget, Ask Yee, 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice or any type of advice, get on the phone lines right now. Donkey today's up next.